For TraderInsight.com, I'm Julie Mans, and this is the Unfinished Business Report for Wednesday, February 22nd. All right, I have 3 stocks I'm looking at for tomorrow as the day develops here. One I'm less a fan of, but we'll see what happens by day's end. The first one we're going to look at here is Dick's Sporting Goods, DKS. This was a long on our trading plan for today. Over here you can see the 5-minute chart. This was the entry level. It is just now end of day at that entry level, so this is really a truly unfinished business set up from today as a double header setting. You can see here on the daily chart that it has a lot of room to this upside into this congestion, but it likes this level. I was taking my daily chart back quite a ways to see that back in August it actually gapped up from the level where we're looking at here. So there is room to go back up to that gap. My guess is they're trying to get back up there, but I would also be watching in this area here as a target. So depending on how they open the stock, if they gap it up, it might not be as interesting. Of course, we always like it when it pulls back first and then heads higher. So DKS will be on my list for tomorrow. Okay, Extra Space Storage. Again, this was a long on our plan that did really well today, and we had some great success. You can also see that it pulled back to a pivot level, and we also had some other levels layered on there. You've got to come on in and join us in our trading room to see how we do that. But it had a lot of opportunity today and is closing higher. This is actually would be a continuation move. Obviously, you're looking at these highs over here as an area where it might tie up, but I'll be looking at this one in the morning for a continued long setup. Finally, I'm going to show you NUS. This is one that I had earlier as it was coming down here and bottoming out on the 5-minute chart, and then you can see just in the last half hour or so it's heading higher toward the close. We'll see what happens if it might come down and resist. What I always like to see is it closing toward the bottom of this range. Now, of course, if you look at the daily, you have this resistance in here. So depending on how this closes, and then, you know, down again in here, but these, of course, this is price action, but it's not within an open or close of these two December bars, daily bars. So little bit of homework on our short, NUS, Nu Skin Enterprises. If it closes toward the bottom of its range, and if tomorrow maybe it opens with a pullback and heads lower, then that's where I'll be looking for opportunity there. I hope everyone had a great trading day, and we hope to see you in our trading room.